M0FXB, the classic Baofeng UV-5R. Were you one of the people that purchased one? Initially, many of us said, I'm not buying that, it's a load of rubbish, but it turned out to not be a load of rubbish, and you could put it in your pocket, take your dog for a walk, you know, go anywhere, and you could get on that on your local repeater. It had a torch which worked okay, and broadcast radio, so you could listen to BBC, etc. Well, these things are still available, and you've got one here that's labeled UV-5R, also UV-AR 5R, but it looks the same. They're 5-watt radios. There have been some released that are 8-watt radios, but generally when you test them, 4 or 5 watts is what you get. 2 meters, so 144 to 146, 430 to 440. There is a thing where you could hold down the PTT, the button underneath, the orange button, so that's 3, while turning on, and it will say factory reset or something that may open it up for things like GMRS. I'd have to test that. I've seen a couple of videos of people doing that. So they are, well, this one is a bargain because it's only £13.89p delivered in the UK. Now I dug out my old UV-5R, and it's quite worn because it's a good 20, at least 20, maybe more years old. So for £13.89p, I'm definitely going to get one. And it comes with headset, user manual, base charger, the actual set itself, and then USB antenna, belt clip, wrist strap. And you'll say, well, what's the point? You've got all these really nice radios coming out. You saw the new mini color version of although it's a completely different radio. We've got radios like the FT3D there, and there's so many choices. But do you know what? £13 to go in and remind myself how to use the memories and add memories and tinker with it, and it does change colors. If you look just here, it changes to, there it is, orange, purple, and blue. And I think they always did, to be honest. The torch actually works, and you know, it's got a charger, it's got a charging base. You know, these days it's all USB-C, so you put it on your desk and leave it on. Unfortunately, no airband on these ones. Must be to do with the chip and the hardware. I'm sure there's a way you can get it to go on to 1.3, you know, to airband frequency, but it's FM. But let me know, do you still take yours out with you? Do you still think it's a great little set and you like using it? Because, you know, we don't have to use the best sets out there. We've got so many choices. I've got my red one here, actually. It probably needs charging. Frequency mode there. Now, the unlock thing, I wonder if that works on this. I'm going to try it. So I'm going to press the button. This one, the PTT and the orange, while turning on. So can I do it while you watch? Cool, it's really hard. Oh, it's virtually impossible to do it like that. I have to sort of look at it. Sorry about this. I am trying. No, it didn't do the whole factory thing. So apparently a lot of them are already locked. No, it just says frequency mode. So, but I know that this one does change colors. Yeah, look, when I transmit, it's on my node now. So if I get the right, if I log in, let's see if it does have DTMF. So let me just do DTMF. We'll go star 3 4 1 5 2 2. Oh, someone's there. So it's going blue on receive, purple when it's in standby. The blue is actually quite nice. You can't really see it, can you? And then when I transmit, it went orange. I think this is one of the 8-watt ones. These cost a bit more. I think they're about 20. And I get just as much fun using this as I would using one of the top-end radios. And I'm not so worried about dropping it. Get yourself a Baofeng. If you haven't never had one, for £13, why not? Bye for now.